Welcome back everyone and welcome to my channel. Good to talk to you once again, and today I've been thinking to share with you this replay because after all Zerra is still playing this game and somehow I have to talk about this particular ship and particular meta. I do honestly believe that this meta, and even if you play a random battle, not just ranked, I'm talking about random, I still believe I believe that this particular ship, the Martel, it's very interesting in my eyes, in my way to say it. It's one of the best cruiser at this tier. How is that? You do not have a lot of firepower. There are like Mogami, for instance, even Atago have more firepower, more better guns, and somehow more accurate guns than Martel. Martel are not flat arc. You're gonna see the shells are kind of a floaty. However, it does have two things that you can only dream about if you're any other kind of cruiser. The enemy team, they have Hipper, Atago, Benson, Akizuki, and of course the battleship Amagi, Monarch, and North Carolina. We have Edinburgh and we have me as a cruiser. Now, $1 million question: which cruiser of all those four cruisers, I'm talking about me, Hipper, or Atago, will go down first? And the same story, I have another question. We have Kansas, Amagi, Vladivostok versus North Carolina, Monarch, and Amagi. Which in our battleship will go first? Spoiler, probably not the fastest one, or the other way around, probably the slowest one. It's so darn easy, and frankly I like to say it's kind of a bad, not in gunpower or firepower, but because if you get focused, I'm talking about Kansas, you will go down ASAP. All it takes two cruisers to aim at you and probably one battleship and you're so freaking history. Now Martel is the other way around. I very much looking forward to be shot at by the North Carolina or any other battleship, or Amagi for instance. But Zerra, are you crazy? Yeah, I'm a little crazy, but there I have something, it calls a speed boost, 3 minutes and 44 seconds, and something else, guys. It's a small damn ship. I do have main armor with a booster. It's I key, and also it's gonna show you those shells are not. That was 5,800 damage. I only have freaking 9 guns, and with all 9 I hit 7 of them, you know. Not because you're gonna kill. Okay, by the way, that 2 salvo literally gave 15,000 damage and 1 more fire. So that Hipper, it's the slowest cruiser, and probably, go and figure, he will actually die very darn soon. He played poor devil for, let's say, 2.5 minutes, not even that, and he got blapped. Now Amagi is shooting me. There's 2 ships aiming at me. I'm not saying I'm not gonna receive any damage, but I will deal a lot of damage in return. I'm a slight. Now the RNG blessed him with 1 really good hit, 4,200, and he, by the way, he was HE spamming me. Alright, that salvo very unfortunately torpedo protected, but you see, I'm fine. I'm more than fine to showing him broadside. He thinks that he can citadel me at this range, 16.4. By the way, 16.4, let me put it this way. How many cruisers you have guns at 16.4? There are quite Soviet cruisers, and of course only Soviet cruisers can have this awesome range, because nothing else besides Soviet cruisers has this range. My range is whopping 17.7. It's a huge big difference between 15.5. Many Japanese, that's the biggest downside with playing a Japanese cruiser. How is that? You need to come too damn close to a battleship, too damn close to the fight. And yes, I have been hitting by the Amagi, but trust me, I'm going to say it right now. In 9 of 10 incoming fire versus this ship, you most likely never going to be receive any damage, because you're not engaging your enemy at close range. You're engaging your enemy at very far away. And very unfortunately, guys, our Kansas will soon go down. The Monarch, it's HE spammy. I'm trying to come. I do have 17.1 and I can engage him at this lovely range. He cannot see me, I can see him. Now my aim, first aim was kind of a bad, only gonna hit one. And lousy 900 something damage. But overall, next aim will be better. The DPM, it's not the greatest. Yes, you only have 9 guns, and once again the reload are kind of awkward. You do not have radar, you do not have a lot of tools, but you do have decent AA with AA defense, and you have spotter plane. The reason I have this particular build is because you face a lot of CVs, and with no tools to defend yourself, it's kind of awkward and bad. Very soon our Kansas, because he's extreme low HP, he's too damn slow to disengage, and that's the biggest problem with him. Though he was the one who killed the Hipper. He blapped the Hipper for everything he got, you know. So you know, he did, poor devil. On the other hand, guys, I was trying to, beside couple minutes, shoot all the time, shoot, because that it's what a good cruiser's doing. You're a support ship, you are a pretty damn good support ship. How is that? The truth is, guys, here's the biggest difference. Atago, it's one of the best tier 8 ships, right? The problem with Atago, even though she's pretty damn fast straight, she is squishy, and she does not have Charles Martel speed. Yes, she does actually. You have more speed than Charles Martel without speed boost, but when I am popping that speed boost, which literally I'm the fastest tier 8 cruiser. I do honestly believe so, guys. Now, once again, I'm not consider this ship too strong, and that aim was for me, but I slow it down. I'm slowing down. Because the truth is, here's the deal, guys. In many ways, I wish I had radar. Many times, I wished I had a great UP, good hydro and stuff like that. You only on a long range HE spammer, but you're a good one. That was 3,500 damage and 1 fire. Those guns are very hard hitting, in my honestly opinion. Not probably as hard as, let's say, Mogami or Atagos, but guys, you do reload with this main armament booster way faster than, let's say, 16 seconds Atago. And of course, Atago biggest strength is great concealment, but also good torpedo power. That was 3090 damage and no fire whatsoever. But on the other hand, I'm trying to support my ship. Vladivostok is trying to wait for him to deliver one big blap, and that's fire number 3. Not crazy HE spammer, you know what I mean, but on the other hand, small tiny ship that consider a good all-rounder. I do not put her the most broken tier 8 ship. Probably it's actually the Kutuzov. Yes, you heard me right. Kutuzov, it's crazy strong cruiser because of that stupid range and very fast Daka rate of fire, and you can burn at 18-19 kilometers away. And now that particularly Kutuzov, it's literally the only cruiser with this stupid range. But guys, at tier 8, 17.7, it's different between death and killed or not being killed. Because here's the deal, guys. North Carolina and many other big snipers at tier 8, I'm not saying they're the of course Soviet battleship that can snipe you for days. Some AP shells are kind of floating and slowly, and by the time someone is trying to snipe at 70 kilometers, you might juke left and right, and to be honest with you, you can definitely not take damage. That's the biggest difference. Now we actually won this, guys. Nothing crazy, but I still believe that in this particular game I will be complimented, and I will probably receive decent amount of damage. Not the best damage, but it's just the poor Atago and Benson. Once again, guys, the nicest thing about this ship, it's definitely her maneuverable, tiny, not big as a you know, Henry IV, and pretty damn good accuracy of the guns. Definitely gonna see, guys, that the guns are fantastic, and yeah, I don't believe that this Atago will survive so much. I should definitely change to AP over here, but I do believe, no matter, I mean, there is so many, it's literally 4 ships aiming at this poor devil, you know what I mean, and he's going down. So yeah, I probably would have done a little bit more damage with the AP. Now here's the downside. There's a Benson at 5.4, and I have no hydro, I have no radar, no nothing, but he stayed too long in his smoke. And this torpedo is actually from RP Takao, or the yeah, the cruiser, the Japanese cruiser, who actually did significant damage to me. But I do believe this Benson is kind of a toast. And there we have the Confederate. I like this ship a lot. That's my playstyle, and let's face it, guys, she's agile, very good looking ship, and that was a bomber, you know, but I do believe this next salvo I will aim better, and I do honestly believe I will finish him. And that is the next salvo, definitely GG, and that's the game. So what do you think about Charles Martel? It's a great little bugger. That's my honestly opinion about this ship. So what a game. Not a whole lot damage, but I still believe that I did more than my share, and I even got complimented. Yes, I did. Now, of course, if you're doing something right when you have the Confederate and high caliber in a ranked season, of course, I went up with 1931 base experience detailed report. I have couple fires that I do. I fired 127 shells, 82,000 with HE, and with AP 10 for only 4,067. Yeah, if someone showing broads, I use the AP, not bad. I still was struggling, but the main batter, especially in this rank, you need to connect. It's the HE salvos, and you really need to know when to use your you know, not torpedo, but booster, the main armament booster, you know what I mean. So credit wise, with I have no premium account, only lousy 102,000 silvers and 485 free experience. And yeah, I try to level up this captain. Now before I gonna end up, this is something important to make it work, this type of vessel. I'm talking about Charles Martel. There is something that you need to have, and the most important is on the exterior you need to have this single, the speed flag, and also it's good to have the high caliber reload time of ships consumable. You have a lot of consumables, so that it's good to have. And of course, if you could put those 2 flags, but make it, guys, as much as possible this. And beside that, I just very much like to say you go to equipment. The most important equipment you have on Charles Martel is engine boost modification 2, action time plus 30%. I do believe it's close to 4 minutes of your speed. So guys, there you have it. Thanks guys for watching, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.